You can't spell T-Mobile Arena without an O, and I'll tell you what, the Las Vegas Golden Knights and Edmonton Oilers have contributed two of them. A scoreless tie heading into overtime, Game 5 of the second round Western Conference Final. Hello, welcome to, not West, whatever. I don't even have a mic. I realized I was saying that. It's not even going to sound good. Whatever.
Sounds
0-0.
great.
I'm a wreck.
This game has been something. I can't believe it's looked like this, but shout out to the Edmonton Oilers who are 100% defense all the time for the last two games.
Yeah, this one, though, I did kind of smile at the end of regulation when it was just like, Stuart Skinner, shutout streak of 120 minutes in 1 second. And I'm like, don't do that last part. Shut up. We all know what you mean by the and 1 second. And honestly, it's and 4/10 of a second. So, fuck yourself. Yes, defense all the time for sure, but both teams have had a lot of chances. So, I'm not taking this as it's definitely a defensive struggle, and it's definitely been a pitcher's duel, but I'm not taking this as like 2011 Eastern Conference Final Game 7 where it's just like this absolute deadlock. There have been moments where I've actually thought a team was going to score, and it just hasn't happened. So I'm a wreck, and if you're a fan of a team that's in the postseason, you're always some level of a wreck. If you're happy, it means that you're coping with something or you're covering something up. If you're not happy, it just means that you're watching your team lose. I am the level of wreck where I just feel kind of calm, even though I'm horrified of like what happens and what my brain decides if they lose this game.
Well, I mean, that's the benefit of having a 3-1 series lead, is that you get to have a little bit of calmness because it doesn't shatter your world either way. Like Vegas fans, could be the season here. That is the toughest thing to try to stomach as a hockey fan, is sudden death overtime with your season literally on the line. That sucks.
If you are to lose this in your Vegas, and I don't think I'm cursing anybody because I don't think I have any power to do anything in my own life, let alone affect professional athletes. But if you're Vegas and you lose this and your season ends with, I mean, you were rightfully, I don't know if betting wise they were favored to win this series, but like I am a Oilers Bobo, and I won't say I thought Vegas was going to win, but like I thought Vegas should be favored, and they probably were favored. They were the better team in the regular season. They obviously have won the Stanley Cup, really deep offensively. If you lose this series with your top 5 goal scorers not scoring once in the series, and obviously, if you lose tonight, it would mean that you've been shut out in back-to-back games. Mm-hmm. I'll toss in for the haters by someone who was only forced back into this job by injury. Like, this would not be the team that loses tonight that results in the most blow-it-up discussion, but that's a tough pill to swallow.
But it's not even close.
Like, yeah. But, like, that sucks if this is how you go out.
For sure.
Which is why part of me thinks like this isn't how they go out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like obviously it's gonna suck. It's gonna feel bad. You're gonna have a lot of like ways you can spin it, but like ultimately, I look at what Edmonton's doing, and they just fucking like they win games, and they haven't won this game obviously, but like they win games in every way, every single way, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Like that is kind of that's kind of like what you look for over the course of like a 16. When you're looking for 16 wins, sometimes they got to look very, very different. And I feel like the Oilers can win in every way.
That's why, I mean, we can save this conversation for tomorrow if they win it. But man, when I saw Chris Knobloch talking to Jeff Skinner today, I was like, not to do a little pre-scouting, but let's say they play a team that's based in Texas next round. Let's say both the Stars and the Oilers start to advance and somehow meet each other. are you going to need to outscore that team with what their top guys are doing? Or, and is that maybe what he's saying to him? Like, hey, like we're going to need Jeff Skinner at some point. Or is he thinking like, yo, I'm sorry this is happening to you, but we're kind of in our bag right now as
We're
the
cooking,
impossible team to
brother.
play against.
I hope
Yeah,
that
I
he
don't know.
didn't pull him aside and was like, sorry, brother, but we are cooking without you. No worries.
Yeah.
Um,
Sean, how are you, baby? How are you?
Chilling. Ready for a
Sean,
goal.
kind of a tough night for a
Was that
Jack
baby or
Eichel
Sean?
hater,
I wasn't
will
looking.
say.
We were speaking at the same time.
I'll defer to you.
I'll
I'm
go
probably not
first.
going to talk much.
Kind of a tough night for a Jack Eichel hater. He's been very good tonight.
Yeah, I've never denied that he was good. He just was not good at that one moment, and also I hate him a little bit.
I did think it was funny when people were crying for, and not people, but like people at the game were crying for, I think it was Pod Colson took down Eichel. And I was like, oh yeah, that's the worst thing that's ever happened to Jack Eichel for sure. I'm sure Jack Eichel will never recover from like fighting for a puck and being taken down behind the goal line.
What got a time check?
I'm probably way behind. I'm on common Wi-Fi, shall we say? I'm at 1848.
Yeah, you're only 4 seconds behind me.
Yeah, same. I'm at 1840.
Okay. All right.
Oh boy.
Someone jump in? No? All right.
I did not expect an Oilers Golden Knights game to be the first scoreless game of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Pretty insane.
Hey, how many more times do you think if this game goes into like triple overtime, does Bob Wischusen say what does he say? Snow showered? How many more times does he say that? Yeah, that's right. I'll be the one guy who hates on Bob Wischusen from time to time. You're allowed to do it.
You're on your own there, brother. I love that guy.
He says snow showered all the time. I like him too. I think he's like one of the best. But
Jack
you know what
Edwards
it's like
said
when you're watching a game that
Chinese
matters to you
mustard all
and
the
something.
time.
What's that?
Said Jack Edwards said Chinese mustard all the time. Everybody's got their thing,
Chinese
man.
mustard is way cooler than snow shower as a verb.
That is for sure true.
Oh.
Just saying. Some people got their thing.
Yeah, everyone got their thing. I do think that it is perfectly Bob Wischusen for snow showered to be his thing. Jack Edwards says Chinese
crazy
mustard
tonight
energy.
throwing a snow shower. How is Canada?
I will let you know tomorrow, my friend.
Oh, I thought you were there tonight.
I hit the road bright and early. I stop in Albany, New York, to do a show called What Chaos. Yep. Best I could do.
Worst city in the state.
Ooh.
Damn, really?
Albany, for sure. Of like the big 5 major cities. I was
gonna say, like, that can't be. Maybe I'll investigate. I'm intrigued by someone saying something is the worst city in New York.
Between New York, Buffalo, Syracuse, Rochester, and Albany. Albany is definitely the worst.
Rochester always, respectfully to Rochester people, I don't know anything about it, but I'm always like, Rochester.
Got good food.
Last time I was in Albany, they were filming a movie there, and I believe it was an Angelina Jolie vehicle.
Huh.
That's how long ago that was.
Oh! If I find that I don't like it, I'll say, oops, Albany.
All right.
What's we've already had an incredibly bad way for the Oilers to lose a game so far in this series. What is the worst way the Oilers could lose this game?
I already thought about it because I thought about it while I was watching the Leafs game. I was like, what could possibly happen that makes the Oilers the first topic on the show tomorrow? They're going to find a way. What could
There's
possibly
no way,
happen?
brother. I'm telling you
Because
right now.
I've got 16 straight hours of Maple Leafs talk in me, ready to go. I've already made, because after the show I make the little square things that we put on Instagram. It's like a crazy collage that we put up, try to get people to check out the show. I usually make it after the show because I'm going to be on the road. I already made it for tomorrow, which is just a bunch of Leafs shit. I'm like, what is going to happen for me to have to change this? And I just thought about it. Like, it's McDavid injury. That's it.
Yeah, fair. God
or
forbid.
honestly,
Darnell Nurse. The Leafs played so bad tonight that I sent JD Bunkus a semi-genuine text
yes.
to be like, I'm not saying this as a hater. I am saying this as a hockey fan. Those are some absolute fucking bums you root for. Like not even coming from a place of hate. Those are some absolute fucking trash ass bums that wear your favorite sweater.
Oh,
my.
come on.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, man. I don't know what happened to me. I always laughed along at the Leafs, and I always liked them to build themselves up and for people to talk themselves into them and for them to fall down. It's kind of like when Trump got elected. I don't know why, but like suddenly there was like wait, there's nothing funny about this. I don't know what has happened with the Leafs where it's so bad right now that I like can't in good conscience make a joke. It's so devastating.
The difference between me and you. Plenty of jokes left in the chamber. Plenty of things funny about it.
Yeah, for both.
Oh.
2-on-1. 2-on-1.
I almost asked
where we get our money back.
I almost asked the question tonight, like, how much money has Mitch Marner lost in this series alone? And truthfully, like the answer is $0.
Yep, all it takes is one.
Somebody's still gonna pay him way too much money. But my God.
The line I was thinking of, I was like, I'm gonna end up saying it on a stream before I end up saying it on the show, but like Marner got to the rink today and said 1, 2, 3 Utah. Like
I think we talked about this earlier in the year. I saw Wish tweeted out tonight, like Marner to Pittsburgh would be very interesting.
Gensel replacement?
Just like learn under Sid how to not be a fucking bozo when games matter. Worked at Four Nations.
Does Mitch Marner make the Penguins into a team that plays games that matter?
I am extremely with Sean on that.
That's a fair point. Wait, what?
Oh! Get in the net.
Is
Get in the net.
Is that it?
We all silly like the mayor.